Yo, YouTube, what's going on? We got Easter versus Sap playing a show match, 1v1 today. Two of the top players in the Risk 1v1 community going at it. We got a pretty big audience here, and I also got Todd casting here with me. We got Sap and Brown. We got Easter and Teal. Looks like Easter's going to go Sammy here. We're going to look at his spots first. He's got Sammy, he's got Estonia, he's got West Greenland. And he's not going to see that Malta's blocked, so we'll see what happens there. We also got Sap. He's doing top-down Azer. Sap's got Tunisia. And where else does Sap have? Sap is doing Serbia here. He could also do Moscow, but probably a little too late. He wouldn't get that in time. So I wonder, Sap might just be collecting a 10 income turn here. Yeah, and this is what I was saying. Easter getting blocked in Malta. He didn't realize it. So Easter probably going to get 10. And I think Sap is going to get 10. Does Sap have any gold? Yeah, he's holding on to his 1 gold here. He did get Serbia. He's gonna get Azer in time. Oh, he's starting to top down Wales. So yeah, he could have done top down Wales or top down Moscow. Both are time consuming here. So both 10-10. Sap with a 4-0 and Easter with 1 death here. I actually don't know where Easter had that death. Did he? Oh, he tried messing with Malta and he failed. Okay. So Easter now gonna go Algeria. Easter taking that top base in France, and he's going to go up into Belgium and Netherlands as well. And I like this, Sap. He actually came from this base in Germany. He's going to go Austria, and he already had 2 bases in Germany, so he's going to try to he had 3 bases in Germany. He's going to try to get Germany, and this is going to be threatened by Easter here, having Netherlands and Belgium. But this should be a pretty high income turn for Sap. Sap is going to have Austria. Sap's going to have Germany. If that doesn't get cut, he'll have Wales. Right now, Easter's going to get Denmark. It looks like he may not get it in time. Does he have gold? All right, he's not going to get Denmark. And this is beautiful. Oh my gosh, Sap already sniping Netherlands, preventing that expansion from Easter. So Easter's only going to have Belgium, and he's going to have Algeria this turn. Oh, he does capture. This is saving grace right there. He would have had a 15 income turn if he didn't get Denmark. He was able to get Denmark. And I think he's going to all in here. And I like this play from Easter. The problem is, Sap could defend this pretty easily, right? And pushing into Germany is very hard. Sap also has a lot of spawns. He's moving down to the east now. Easter using a couple of his spawns and making some units, and he's going to try to threaten Tunisia. If he does that, he'll have the whole west all open to himself. But Sap is just going to expand. Sap already capturing Czech, Slovakia. He's going to maybe get Hungary if that's not blocked, and he's going to get Poland. And Easter going to come down here. He's going to push bottom bases of Germany. He did take that top base of Tunisia, but Sap is not going to give up all of Tunisia. And I think Sap is going to easily hold on to this. This is a really hard spot to push. Either side, honestly, it's really hard to push. And the incomes are actually looking pretty close. I'm really surprised here. So Easter was able to get Netherlands that turn. He did capture Malta as well, and he cut Tunisia, so I think that's what kept him pretty close, even though Sap was able to get Poland and a couple of these countries over here in Central Europe. Easter just kind of poking and prodding at the moment. Sap spending a lot down here to protect this. He really wants to hold on to that port and threaten the west. Oh, and that's a great snipe. Oh, what a great snipe from Easter. The problem here, though, is that he's going to be surrounded. Soon, Sap is going to have Switzerland. Sap's going to have all these spawns, and this base can easily get surrounded here. If Easter can capture this base, he's in a great spot. But look at this. If Sap can move those top guys down, this army is completely trapped. Easter needs to not spend here. Easter needs to realize he can't spend here, and I think he just gives it up. He is actually going to spend. I don't know why he's spending. He's completely surrounded. He's feeding Sap right now. He pulls back, but way too late. He does, in the meantime, capture this, and they are also having a little skirmish here. But Easter's still down by 5 income, and also doesn't have the easier expansion path. Look at this, Sap taking Serbia, going down into Mont. So he's using those spawns there. He's going to be able to get all of Central Europe and expand quite easily here. He's also started working on Libya. You can see he actually transported. And I'm not actually sure where he got the port to do that transport. Maybe he retreated from Tunisia and gave that up. Easter making a 5G ship. He's going to try to push up into the Italy. If he gets Italy, he's in a great position. He'll be under Sap here, and he can really threaten Switzerland, Germany, and then some of these countries in Central Europe over here. That 5G ship is just there to be super annoying. Sap has a lot of gold invested over on this side of the map. Easter just coming and sniping. I think if you're Sap, you could hold on to this. But he's just going to give up Germany, I think, and he's going to try to hold Italy. So Sap feels like Italy is probably the more strategic location to hold here. The income is now only a 1 gold difference. But Sap has crazy spawn advantage right now for the time being.
Oh my god.
We got Nerla here joining the cast. Nerla's...
Score?
It just started. You just
0-0.
made it just in time. 0-0.
I
We're
think
live
Sap
on
was
YouTube.
trying to wait to surround him in Germany, but I think he let too many bases go.
Yeah, losing the top base and that middle base, now they have both a line, straight line. They can't really easily surround each other here. This 5G ship, I wish you could see how many kills a ship or like a unit has gotten, because this ship has been paying off.
That's a good idea, actually. That's probably not too hard to do. Like, other games have that.
Yeah, that would be interesting. We could talk to Xander about that. See unit kills. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, Easter's in a good spot. But this Germany fight's going to be huge, right? Sap is actually pumping this right now. Sap is definitely farming some kills here. He is going to pull back. I think he just needs to finish up taking this, connect all of his spawns, and he can easily push this back. I don't think he wants to give up Germany, though. Pushing into Germany once all of Germany's conquered is super hard to retake. Finally, Easter moving some units in Africa and expanding here, and at the same time, we have Sap moving and trying to take the Mideast very slowly here. So the battle is going on in Italy and Germany. Easter's going to have to pull back. Sap has invested quite a lot of gold up here, and I'm also surprised we haven't really seen too many roars. No roars on either side, just a couple healers here and there, and I thought that maybe these guys would use a little bit different army composition. I really like this from Easter. Easter coming up. He's going to be able to threaten Sap from the bottom. Sap luckily has this base. He can do a reverse push if he wants to. We'll see what he decides here. Easter actually deciding to hold the line in Germany. Going to hold this western base, and this is actually really good for Easter. He's getting a lot of kills. You can see Brown dropping like flies there. But this was so smart from Sap. Sap comes and takes this base, and it's so easy to push into Belgium when you have the French bases here. So now, look, Easter has to full-scale retreat. This one simple move here, he actually used quite a bit of that army in Italy. He still has enough to hold on to Italy here.
I think he took his Germany force, actually. That's why Easter defended.
Oh, was it the bottom force down here and he just ran them down and around? That's a great flank if so. Really great flanking maneuver here. Easter sending his spawns up here, so Easter will still have western position on the map. This is actually really bad for Sap. He's completely surrounded here and he's definitely feeding. This is a feed when you're completely surrounded. He's pumping out units like this as well. Although Easter, he right-clicked, I think. Right-clicked, and this could have been a lot better for Easter, but this is definitely a massacre for Brown right now. Sap is getting chewed up alive. You're looking at the KD right now. KD going back into Easter's favor after having a negative KD. Easter's German army completely retreated, is hiding out in Denmark now, waiting to be saved. And the Italian army is pushing down. I think that Sap was actually able to defeat... Oh, and there's the forfeit! The income gap was just too drastic. Sap takes a 1-0 early lead on top of
I think that
Easter.
was really Germany there, Kev. Like, I really think he wanted him to spend in Germany, and then he just crushed him eventually.
Yeah.
Made him waste all his time.
Yeah, that German...
Yeah, I agree. Germany won the game there.
So let's look at spots here. We have Easter with an easy Hungary, Slovakia. Easter can also do Syria. He can also do a one-man Cyprus here, which is really nice. Sap, he has Novaya. He has Georgia. He has Tunisia. Sap could also do Serbia again. Sap doesn't realize, though, West Greenland. Easter sees it in time, so Sap is not going to get 12 this turn. Easter also doing Kaliningrad. It's always a little more difficult doing it from the this port, but he makes it look easy, obviously. And let's see if we have any mess-ups here. I think... So Easter hit with the Marine, and now he's just one-manning with the rifle there. Very interesting. I think they both actually played it that way, which is they're not just one-manning with Marines. They're playing it safer. So Sap, he does get Novaya. He gets Tunisia. He gets Georgia. He's going to have 10 income. He had to pull this rifle back. And Easter had 4... does he have 12? Okay, he does. So he actually weakened this. He can spam swap this, so just another 1 gold investment on this turn. Oh, he's actually going to have to spend another one, though, because he's getting hit by the tower fire there. What was Easter? So he had Kaliningrad, he had these two, and then he had that. All right, that's actually really great for Easter. Now Easter is going to take this base in Germany. He's going to go into Austria. And we have this time role reversal Sap is actually going to take the top base in France, and he's going to go up through Belgium and Netherlands. So he's going to get both of those by the end of this turn, and he also sees the Serbia. He probably should have done Serbia instead of West Greenland, since Serbia is scouted and West Greenland's not. If you're watching when you play 1v1s, everything is on Fog of War, so you don't know what your opponent... Oh, we have a misclick from Easter. Oh, no.
Oh my god, what
He
the fuck?
misclicked. I think he must have been doing something over here, but he still had these units selected. Oh, that
Yo,
is
he's swinging
tragic.
back in.
Oh.
That is
Swinging back in.
tragic. Oh, he had such a good chance to have a
Look
huge
at the
turn.
KD, boys.
He
Nah,
could have.
that's game losing against like
Yeah.
Sap, bro.
That was a 22
Oh.
income turn, but he lost like 3 people there. Oh, and not only that, but Sap I think knows where Easter is on the map. This is a lot of income for Easter, and it's about to get threatened from the bottom. Sap is about to come up, and in a couple turns, we're gonna have a huge clash here in Hungary and Austria.
Sap has a way better position. Like he is the Libya and Tunisia, so his south's pretty safe, and he's just gonna push up.
Yeah, and he's being smart here. He's getting Switzerland. He knows Easter's probably going to go for Germany, right? And he's going to have the complete surround. He has Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland. He has a complete containment on Easter here. We'll see if Easter does get Germany in time. Easter has plenty of gold to get it in time. Okay. Sap is holding this back. Sap just farming a couple of kills just from a simple hold right there.
Oh, Sap also has Turkey port. That's kind of important too. Like,
Yeah, Sap. I mean, Easter hasn't done anything in the
Big fan for
Mid-East.
Easter.
And Sap has Tunisia, so the West isn't even secure for Easter to expand in Africa. So Easter really is surrounded. He has the income lead right now,
Yep.
but he does not have
he's
position.
surrounded for sure. Yep, he's not looking good.
Yeah, Sap is playing the containment game. This is beautiful from Sap. I mean, getting Switzerland is not a huge deal income-wise, but it's huge position-wise. Look at that. He also gets the bottom base Austria. He is slowly, like an anaconda, strangling his opponent. Every breath Easter takes, slowly getting strangled out of him. Look at this. He's going to start pushing here now. Easter is going to spend, but I don't like this spend. He doesn't have enough units. He doesn't have enough gold. He doesn't have the position. Sap has a complete surround on that base and has way more troops. Look at the KD right now. Easter is faltering here. Easter is spending in the
Probably
wrong
GG.
spots.
Yeah, that's GG for sure.
And now...
Oh, he's got Italy.
Italy's nice, yeah.
Yeah, the now Sap, not only did he get that
Oh,
position...
he's making counterplan switch.
Yeah, I saw Easter going up through Italy, but I don't think he's going to get Switzerland here. Easter does have income, but again, he does not have position. He did all that in the middle while expanding in the Mideast. That was really big for him. He needs the income advantage right now to be able to hold on here. He's almost at the point where you kind of need to give up this position. I don't think there is a way where you can actually survive and hold on to these countries. He's getting surrounded in Italy. Oh, this is really nice, though, if he's actually able to conquer Netherlands. But again, it can be pushed from this France base. All Sap has to do is take that army, and he can go back up there and reclaim that. So not a bad thing for Sap to lose this. And Sap is moving his army up now. He's also conquering Hungary now, like he's basically taking over Easter's position on the map. Easter is going to get Belgium and Netherlands.
Poland.
Yeah,
I don't
he's
know why he's gonna cut that.
cutting
Oh, there you go.
Poland. Yep, here we go.
There we go.
Just in time as well. That's a big income drop for Easter. And now you can see Sap takes the lead. Not only in that, yeah, but he also has a way bigger standing army. And that's a 2-0 lead for Sap, guys. 2-0 on Easter. And Sap says easy. I don't know what IT... Maybe he wasn't saying easy. Maybe he's saying ease it.
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying. Like,
I don't know if
Nah,
he's
clearly
trash
playing
talking
easy.
or if that's...
Sap just finds Easter too easy, boys.
I think
Too
he's talking
easy.
shit while saying he needs to pause at the same time.
Yeah,
That way, when he cries about it, he'll just be like, "I needed pause." You know?
Yeah. All right,
It's
we
a
got
mental game.
we got a little pause for Sap. Maybe some trash talking. Maybe saying pause in a different language. Who knows here? I would prefer to think that it's trash talking Easter. I really want Easter to get fired up here. If you guys don't know, you're watching this. Easter is live streaming this on Twitch, so go follow his Twitch page. We'll put the description and the YouTube link below. And yeah, we just have a little break in the action here. Let's talk about
This
those
is
last
actually
two
quite
games.
brutal.
I feel like Sappy's just had better position though the 2 games that we've seen.
Yeah, he looks a lot cleaner in his gameplay too. That Morocco mistake from Easter when he moved those 2 units all the way
He's
across.
just making mistakes. Like This is why I've always said like Easter moves much faster in Sap, but I feel like Sap just makes better decisions. Like I don't know.
I kind of like Sap's gameplay too. Like he realized where Easter was, and he just worked on getting position. Like he went out of his way to go get Switzerland. He went out of his way to push up like from Serbia and to go into like Mont and Bosnia. Like he knew that he just needed to get under Easter and to constrain Easter's expansion in the middle, and that worked out so well for him. His KD
Yeah,
has
it's
been
really
pretty
good
good in
how
these two games.
he made him focus on the middle as well, so he couldn't expand to Middle East very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, timing beats speed, boys.
All right, we have a resume here again. Sap 2-0 on Easter. Let's check Sap's positions first. Sap and Brown. So Sap could get East Greenland here.
Easter has Monty, bro.
Yeah, Easter has Mont. That's always beautiful. Sap has Israel, which is nice. Sap also has Sicily, which is nice, and he has Moscow. So Sap could get a 12 here. Easter, always left base of Mont is just everyone drools over that. So he has that spot. He has Hungary here. And other than that, I'm actually not seeing the best spots for Easter. So he's actually going to spend 2 gold up here, or spend the rest of his gold up here, go Serbia. So Easter at the most can get 10 income, while Sap can get 12.
Yeah, I mean that's probably Easter's best play too.
This was really
Nella,
smart.
what's your comment on using Marines instead of the Riflemen when you can one man? Do you do it?
Yeah, I use the Marines, but sometimes they fail. Like I don't know.
It's a very small chance that they fail. I think it's based on, so when you look at the damage number, it's a roll. And if they roll, like, unluckily, too many times on that 18 or too, like, the lower number,
Right,
that's
I
when
know
they
how it
fail.
works, but it's like I don't know.
I
One
was
game
explaining
I
for
had
YouTube.
it. Oh, okay. One game I had like 3 ports and like all of them failed. I don't know. I was just really frustrated.
Oh, wow. I actually didn't even
Absolutely.
realize Sap actually had Moldova as well. So Sap's going to have a nice turn here. He's also having Croatia. This is a huge block, right? But I wonder if he knows that Easter has Hungary here. This base can get surrounded quite easily, but this base is really hard to push. So we'll see what Sap decides to do and what Easter decides to do, if Easter decides to push on or not. Sap is going to have a big turn too, I think, though. He's going to have Moldova, Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, and let's see, is he expanding anywhere else on the map? I actually don't think so. And here we
I
go.
reckon
Easter
he'll
just
push up
waited
from
till the end of the
Germany.
turn. Easter waited till the end of the turn here, but Sap has enough gold to hold this. They have almost equal amounts of units. Easter's not even using his 2 up here, and I think Easter, yeah. That wasn't the best. Sap didn't even lose a single unit there, guys.
Oh wow, that's GG.
In
Easter
that
is
income
getting
gap.
rolled, bro. Easter is getting fucking rolled.
So I think they said they wanted to play 5 games, and right now Sap has a 3-0 lead. Easter needs a win. He needs a morale boost here. And
He
these
really
spots
does.
are beautiful, guys. He has Austria, he has Slovenia, he has Bulgaria, he has Svalbard. Does he have one other where he could get...
If Easter loses this one, he's
all
he's
right.
done.
Oh,
Like,
and
his
he has
I
Georgia.
like
All right, so Easter actually had a potential 14. Had he done Georgia, Svalbard, Bulgaria, one of these, and then he could have span swapped the other. But that's okay. So he's gonna go with
I
what
like
he
how he
can
did
get,
Switz
right?
actually. Switz is better than
Oh, he
Bulgaria.
went Switz.
Yeah, it's an important
Oh,
spot.
I like.
I li-
Okay, that's
Kev,
beautiful.
I like how before Easter was saying he didn't want to take Sappy's Eli.
Yeah, exactly, right? I don't want to take your elo. Oh,
We gotta
that
make
would
that
have been
clear, boys. He said it. Get
um.
humbled.
So Sap is gonna have Syria this turn. He's gonna have Belgium this turn. He's already typing. Bro has a lot of blocks. What blocks are we seeing though? I'm not seeing too many blocks, right? I'm not seeing any blocks really that Easter has on top of him. Easter has a big income difference here. Sap didn't even see Azer that turn. Like he could have spanned. Like Azer would have been very easy to conquer. But he's gonna get Azer this turn. He's gonna get Netherlands this turn. He's also gonna get East Greenland this turn. So this could be a really big turn for Sap here. And Easter, on the other hand, since he has Switz, he actually has quite a few spawns in the central. He's gonna get Shek over here. And where else?
That's not
Oh,
good for Easter though.
he's doing Volga. And yeah, this
Sap's
is...
coming up underneath him. Yeah.
Yep, this is dangerous. Sap he pushed top down. He actually spent a lot of gold to do this. Easter has 3 gold though, and he sees it instantly, and that's a shutdown. So Sap's gold and his units are wasted here. They're kind of trapped in Croatia at the moment. And Easter's going to be able to hold on here with minimum gold investment. He also sniped Belgium. Beautiful job by Easter. Easter's going to have to pull back, though. Actually, he might be able to take this if he target... Okay, the turn timer's coming.
It's probably
21 to
GG.
16. Just getting the snipe alone was enough, I think, here. If he can get this Hungary base... I don't actually know if that even helps him in this case. Oh, he's pushing hard into Netherlands. All right, so he's going to cut that income. And Sap still has 13 gold. Easter has 5. Easter has enough to hold. Holding Hungary. Yeah, there you go. That's what Easter needed, guys. Really good spots for him there. Really good execution. And now he brings it into a 3-1 lead for Sap. He gets his first victory over Sap of this series. Easter again has Austria. He could get Czech here. He could do Netherlands pretty easily. He could actually do Iceland as well, which is kind of nuts. And we'll see what he decides to go with here. He could do Crete as well. Crete's a little bit harder. Sap over here is doing Cyprus. So they really like the rifle play and not one-manning with Marines. They play the safer way.
It's so weird they don't do that with like a Marine because it's so easy and like a safe one to do.
Yeah, my thought is that they just have the APM where like this is easy for them, right? Like in my case, like I like having these with the Marine just because I don't have to ever look back again. And I need every little APM I can get, but for them, I think this is just nothing. Like they can just bounce around the map super easily. But yeah, look, so Easter did spend his 2 gold here to get Austria and Czech here, and he's also going to have Netherlands, so that should be 11 income, I believe, for Easter. We'll see what he does with that last gold. He is actually starting off. Oh, see, I wish he would have used the Marine and put it right here. He could have one-manned this. That would have been nice. Turn timer's coming down here. Let's see what Sap ended up getting. So Sap ended up getting a 12. All right, so I didn't see Slovenia. So he had Slovenia, Cyprus, Georgia, and West Greenland here.
Sap's taking mid.
Yeah, Sap.
Well, I gotta say, I think Easter's screwed this game. He has 1 Southport.
He's gonna need it. I mean, having this Southport though, it's better than nothing, right? Like this is good enough to be able to get under Sap. If he didn't have any Southern ports, he was screwed. Iceland's gonna be a big capture here with minimum gold investment this turn. But Brown Sap over here, he is gonna have huge push in the middle. A huge push, I think. And also, look at this. He's going to have the Mid-East. Easter has nothing in the Mid-East. While Sap still has the Israel and Jordan bases, Easter is going to need Crete. Crete's going to be his saving grace, I think. If he can utilize Crete and get up underneath Sap here, I think he has a chance to win this game. Easter sniping this base from Sap in Germany. He's not going to get Germany this turn, but he's setting it up for next turn. Big income lead. We got
push Austria, I think.
Yeah, we got +4 for Sap, and Sap has spawn advantage. So Sap has all these countries with extra spawns. There's a free gold, basically, for this turn. And he's going to be able to push into Austria. We'll see if Easter's able to hold this. I really like this.
Italy. That's nice.
This is smart. And Easter at the same time going here. I think Sap could snipe this if he's fast enough. And Sap isn't going for it. Okay. That could have been huge. I think this is really good. Easter actually needs to make sure, yeah, that base is protected. This is a really good defense against Italy. And at the same time, Sap is moving and finishing up the central. So we'll see if we see a transport drop here. I think that's really Easter's only way into this game, right? Easter's kind of just trying to hold on right now. Gold count, Sap still has 5 gold. Easter doing a good job using some of his reserves in Switzerland and moving them up to the front line here. But Sap has some pretty big expansion. Look at the city count, though. Easter, I think getting Germany is going to be huge for him. And yeah, he actually keeps up in income. Sap hasn't done much in the Mideast yet. He's finally using some of those spawns to push into Palestine. And there we have it. There we have it, boys. We also have an expansion in France. So Easter investing like 10 gold here in France. He's going to use these spawns as well. I really like that. And he could actually surround this base in Italy. We'll see if Sap pushes at the right time here. Sap is making a lot, and you know what? Sap actually might recognize France, although Sap isn't going to have the cities for it. Only having this city, he's going to be completely surrounded. Easter could completely surround this army right here. He could send all this down. He's full spending here. Sap could be trapped. If Sap loses this base, Sap is trapped here.
On the wrong side of the base. Brutal.
Okay, Sap is going to pull back. It was almost sniped. Easter needs to pull back now. Easter needs to pull these troops back. He's going to lose a lot of troops if he doesn't pull this back. He's being very aggressive. He needs to wait for his Western army here. Capturing France was enough. Now he can completely surround this base, right? He also was able to successfully defend Austria. And they're both at 38-38. Sap, in the meantime, was able to get this land over here. He was also able to get Romania, so that's how Sap is keeping up on income. This is huge, though. This is huge. Easter just needs to hold the city. He doesn't need to attack Italy at all. I don't know. He is pushing down. I don't think that matters as much. I think he needs to focus on defending there, moving his reserves over here to hold the front line, and he just has to hold long enough. I think he needs one more turn. He can capture this turn, and he can threaten all of this by the next turn. This just needs to be a defensive game for Easter right here. Just hold that city. Don't advance. Use some of those extra troops. And oh, Sap could get a big boost in income. That could be 6 extra income getting Ukraine this turn, guys. And Sap sees this. Holding this base at the top is actually super important. Easter needs to snake over here and see if he can snag Bulgaria in the meantime. This base can be defended quite well as long as the player who owns that base also owns Bulgaria. Yeah, look, Sap is already going to go for this here. Easter, though, could cut trees. He could make life difficult. We'll see where he focuses. I really prefer Easter just using spawns over here and just defending these lands while spending down here. I really want to see Easter spend his money down here, use his spawns to defend up here. He did make a roar. That might be the first roar that we've seen on either side, which is baffling to me. I don't understand it. Easter has a lot of spawns that are set to Switzerland that he could utilize right now. This is the important fight, though. He's also starting to cut trees here. Oh, he can't lose this base. Easter can't lose this base. No, Easter. Oh, Easter, no. That's 4 income loss, but more importantly, that's huge position. This army can get surrounded now. Easter is going to spend up here, but he has no ship support. This is a horrible push when you're not supporting with ships here. Look at that. They get stuck in the tree line. They get hit by the tower fire, and he's going to have to do a full-scale retreat. He has 13 gold. He can fall back to this position here, but he's feeding Sap. And Sap at the same time is pushing up Italy. Sap is doing a better job handling multiple fronts.
Honestly, that's probably GG right there because Sap's in Middle East as well. Like,
yeah, once Sap gets Libya, I think that's a huge threat to Easter. Easter needs to micro his ship. His ship's taking a lot of unnecessary damage. Easter, though, at the same time, he's trying to micro this. He's trying to micro this. He has a lot going on, and I think Sap is just taking advantage of him. I think Sap might just be looking at the right spots at the right time. Easter's struggling to handle all these different battles going on. This is a complete surround. Easter's getting destroyed here. I think he made enough, though. I think he made enough to hold on, but he can't push. He needs to pull back. It would be a really bad maneuver to push there. I think Sap is actually using troops from this line. Yeah, he's moved those troops down to the south here. He's just buying time. I think he needs to capture Libya, and I think he needs to reverse push Greece. But the income's only +8 for him. Oh, this is actually huge. Easter can now cut the line here. He has both of these cities. He has Sap's army completely entrapped. He spent at the right time. This was such a huge snipe. I think he actually sniped this with a mortar. I'm pretty sure the mortar sniped this, but now he's completely surrounded. But he has the tower fire. He has 3 towers firing on him right now, and he has a ship. I think Sap is losing KD here pretty drastically. And can Easter hold on? Sap has 6 gold left. Sap used a lot of his troops. Look, he's pulling all his troops down here to try to push this. This ship is doing wonders for Easter. Easter has 2 tower fire and the ship.
That's GG. Look at the KD. Sap
the KD is nasty. Yeah, Sap really overinvested here. He's
in 4 towers now.
4 towers. Yeah, I don't know if this tower is actually shooting, but these 3 definitely are. But he does have the army. But here's the other, like, Easter has an army coming in. And Easter is going to have all these spawns as well coming in as well. Like, oh my gosh, what a game for Easter. Round of applause to take that win. Easter says, I can play a few more.
Just stuffed up. Like, it was so interesting. Went back and forth.
Wow, yeah, that was probably the best game of the whole series. Sap says he's done. He calls it. Sap walks away with a 3-2 win. Takes the first 3 games off of Easter. Easter wins the last 2. Just top level gameplay. I'm so glad we had that series, guys. That was amazing at the end. Easter, how are you feeling about everything?
Not good. Winning the last game because I got the cheesiest snipe possible. That's the only reason I won. Like, I saw it, I was like, is this gonna happen? And my mortar got it for me.
Okay, I just was wondering if the mortar was what sniped it there.
Yeah, I think it did, or maybe the rifle. I don't know. I was watching that and just praying to the gods.
That was such a great game. We knew that Crete was going to be the only way back in. Like we knew that, like, because you only had that left Crete port in the south. You had nothing in the mid east. You had nothing in the west. So we figured that was going to be your only way to win that game, and I'm so glad that you used it. Good games, good games. Well, thank you everyone who watched on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed this show match between Easter and Sap. Thanks for those two Chads going at it head to head. We love to see the top dogs play each other. If you haven't, go down below, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and we will see you all on the next one.